And welcome to your next Flip Classroom video. In today's video, you are going to be looking at our new DT projects that we are going to look at for the next few weeks. So in design and technology, we are going to be creating drawstring bags. So I want you to imagine that you are a paleontologist and you are searching for fossils, just like Mary Anning did on the cliffs of Lyme Regis. And you need a bag to pick up all the stones and fossils that you find on the cliffs. So we're going to be creating our own, very own fossil bag that you can use to collect your fossils in. So I'm going to share with you our knowledge organizer, and this will give you a little bit extra information about what we're going to be sewing, what it's going to look like, and the things that you need to think about. You will be given a hard copy of this to have with your DT booklet, but I just thought, let me go through it so we know what we're going to be doing. So you're going to be designing a fossil bag, and it's going to look similar to the one that I have at the top of our knowledge organizer. You're going to be design, make, and evaluate a unique bag for yourself to use when collecting fossils. To do this, we're going to use scissors, thread, material, needles, and a drawstring of some kind that we can put around the top and pull tight once we've found our fossils. You are going to get a choice of material. You are going to get a choice of what it looks like. Sorry. If you have 2 layers, if you're going to have maybe your initials sewed onto the back of it, you are going to have that choice of making it unique, making it stand out and look a little bit different to everybody else's. Things to remember when we're sewing. We need to make sure that we're using scissors carefully. When we're using the needles, we need to make sure that our fingers are out of the way so that we don't poke them. And it's also, if we drop this on the floor, we need to make sure we pick it up and we don't leave it on the ground, because pins obviously can hurt. So we need to make sure that we're picking them up and making sure they're in a safe place. I'm not going to go through the steps of how to make it. We will discuss this at a later stage, but you're also going to think about how are you going to make your design unique? How are you going to make sure it fits the criteria? Are we able to, is it big enough for us to fit a fossil in? Is it easy to carry? Is there something you could add to make it easier to carry? All right. And then at the end of our design, once we've made it, we'll have a bag that we can see, and then we'll be able to look at what went well, what we could have done better. So these are all things I'd like you to start thinking about your bag, thinking about the material, thinking about making it unique, and also thinking about how to keep safe when we are making these bags. So I'm really excited about this, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your bags and what you produce. So give it a think, and when we get to this part, remember, I want to know what is going to make your design unique. So that's my final question for our Flip Classroom video. How is your design going to be unique and different from everybody else's?